Hi Tank, today we're going to assemble this printer stand. It is a flat box product from Amazon. It's an HDG 3C01 black. It is a little stand with a couple of shelves here. It's got a tabletop surface, two small drawers, a file drawer side. Okay, if you've seen any of my assembly videos, I always do the same thing. I lay out all of the pieces in a way that it's easy for me to find whatever's called for in the instructions. Put like pieces together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's there, 6 and 7's there. Got the little drawer pieces over there, so on and so forth. Have the hardware laying out there on the floor. Got the roller mechanisms for the drawers, the slides. Got wheels, and I've got my nuts and bolts. So the better job you do at this, the easier the rest of it will go. Okay, I'm going to start with piece number 5, of course, and lay it out like it is in the instructions. I have this slot away from me. I need a bunch of these A's. With A, this box here, this bag. That's these little stud things. They go, you get 2 sets of holes here. They go in the outer set. They screw in. We have a little screwdriver came with it. Just screw them in flush, don't over or under. Screw them. Alright, then I have to get the B's. Need 4 of those. Okay. So they didn't put these wooden dowels in a bag marked B as in boy. They put 1 in the G bag and 3 in the extra screw bag. That is the only wooden dowels I have. Calling out for 4 of them here in step 2, and I have 4. Hopefully that's all we need. So, 4 wooden dowels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this next step, we're going to put these drawer rails on panels 2 and 3. Mirror image. You have to sort out this one's with this orientation with the wheel on the bottom. Go on panel 2. And wheel on the bottom with this orientation, with the mirror image of this one, goes on panel 3. Use these little short screws that they've got labeled as G. Put them flush. Line up the pilot hole with the screw. There we go. Don't over tighten. Let's get it snug. Repeat this till I get all 4 drawer slides in. Okay, that's panel 2. The next thing it wants us to do is get this E1 piece, which is a slide deal here. There are 2 of them. They are seemingly identical. Pull it out. Get this E2 piece, which has the little clippy on it. Clip where you can do that. Slide it here. It's going in there. Slide it until it clicks. So once those assembled, like that, click. So those are now assembled. So on this E1 piece, it shows using this tab here, this back tab, for that pilot hole. So you're inch or two away from the edge here, inch or so. And then the very front screw goes right there. And that's using these little bitty screws here. So you might have to move this so you can expose your screw hole where you need to see it, right there. So that is all of piece 2. These 3 rails. And piece 3. Same mirror image, same deal. So now we're back to piece 5. Next step is to put pieces 2, 3, and 4 vertically, and we'll keep all of the slots away from us to the back. So I got, all right, so we'll put piece 3 here, slots away from us. You got to have these. It's shipped with these little guys already in place, but they fall out really easily. So be sure you've got those in place. Bag full of them over here. Bag C. Okay. So this goes drawers facing that way. Slides in there. Then you have to get that screwdriver and turn these half a turn, quarter turn. Until they lock. Get in there. Okay. Piece 2 over here. Same deal, I'm missing one of these. Now when you put these in, there's an opening that goes to the top. Put it in there so when you get it over your counterpart, it slides on, then you turn it and lock it in place. Down, get the little screwdriver, turn them half a turn, locks it in place. And you'll be looking for this slot to be continuous all the way around so you can slide a panel back there later. There we go. Okay. So 14's already got the little rubber things for your course to go through. It's there. It's just a flat panel. It goes here. Now you get the number 1 piece, which is the bottom. slot in the back. Put it on here. Your dowels should line up. Put the hole. Now mine, the box looked a little messed up. Mine is actually broken. It's cracked all the way down through there. Now this is on the bottom. I'm going to have a screw there and there. There. It's not going to affect it, but it is broken. So it takes 6 of these the biggest screws that they sent here. Go right into the pilot holes. Okay, I can see wheels are going to go here. Two of these wheels have locks on them, so you can put those wherever you like. I'll probably put them on one end. So basically put all 4 wheels on, casters, with the little screws. So there I've got all 4 casters on, and it should be ready to flip back over. Okay, now we have the basic box. Next thing it wants to do is start building drawers. So I've got the 11, a couple of 9s, got the 8. I'm going to put the cam lock pins, I'll call them, in here. I'll screw those down flush with the screwdriver. And then you see there's a place for the cam locks to go here, so they'll picture shows the holes to the outside, so once I put the cam locks in there, those will slide down and lock in. Set you aside there. Okay, let's screw these in flush. Some of these cam pieces, remember, we want the open end to slide over that screw, and then when we turn it, it locks down like that. So the open end here, there's a little arrow right there. My little arrow slides over the pins. Turn them until they lock, about half a turn. Okay, do the same thing with the other number 9. Arrow facing the hole. Now this number 8 piece just attaches like that. That slot lines up with that slot that's up under there. But this just attaches with these screws, which are labeled P. Goes down through there and into the pilot hole. and will be flush on the top side. The bottom side, the slot will hang over. I'm just going to start these by hand and then use my driver carefully. Would not take much to strip these out. Okay. Wow. So, okay. See, that slot is not open to the end there. So, I see. You have to actually slide it in here. Could have put it on before I put this last back piece in. I probably can just bow it a bit, get it to snap in there. There we go. And it says to fasten. So it fastens by putting this roller track here, and the screws that hold the roller track in, which are the G's, they go through here. So this roller track goes on there, wheels to the back. These little screws labeled G. Put those in here. Okay. Same thing on both sides. I'll find a track that will, that's the correct side, that's this one. Go. Now, if all is good, actually, since we have plenty of G screws, we could put more screws in there. I'm going to save my screws, make sure I have enough. If all works well, you just set the roller over the one on the mount. There it goes. Drawer number 1. For these. Pin locks. On the arrows up to the hole. And I turn again. That piece. Arrows. And 10. Holes right there. Then the 8. There's the longer screws. More traps rollers to the back. This one's on this side, this one's on this side. Little screws. Door number 2. Should slide right in here. Okay. Got 2 drawers. Pretty good. Okay, the last drawer takes a 15 is the front panel, 16 is the back panel. We're going to put some of these cam lock stems here. There's 4 locations on each of these panels down by the slot. And where there is a stem, there will be a cam lock. So we'll put cams in all of these 4 holes, or 8 holes. Okay, so I'm going to line up the slots with the slot. Slip that in there. Do the cam lock. That one, there we go. That one didn't, there we go. Didn't go in at first. Same thing here. Slot down. You know, this one's a little different. It's got a bottom piece, slides in there. But it also has here. Now we line these up, those in the cams, these in the rod holes. That has to go in there. Okay. Cam lock. Actually, these rods can be flexed, put in the holes later. That's what I'm gonna do. Not gonna worry about the rod. Well, I can. From this far, I guess I can get it in there. Put these arrows up. Okay, that drawer is assembled except for the door track. Now, remember back early on in the instructions, they had me stick this door track in here. I don't know why. If you pinch that up, it slides out. That's got to go on the side of this drawer. So there is a little marker there, pallet hole, goes in the back one, that one goes in the slotted one. And then the same thing on the other side. You put the pallet hole with the slotted one in the front and the single hole in the rear. Little screws. So, with any luck, this will slide right back into the tracks. There we go. Now it's good. So there's the 3 drawers. Now we've got these little pins here for the shelves. Four pins, so depending on where you want your shelf, like so. Got 4 pins, and the shelf goes this way. There you go. So that's it. One rolling printer cart. Here's the finished product. Got the cart together. Got 2 good sized printers on there. Have a laser printer and an inkjet printer. Got shelves on the right there. Got a laminator and some supplies there. Plenty of drawers on the left. Got some office supplies, printer paper, ink cartridges and things in those drawers, and that's what you can get.